Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tim Reese on the campus of Volunteer State Community College, where we were supposed to be starting probably the second half of today's women's game between the Lady Pioneers of Volunteer State and the Lady Cougars of Lawson State. But the game has been delayed due to some traffic issues coming up from Birmingham for the Lawson State bus. So they are still not on campus. We thought that they were going to be here now. As you see the clock running down, that's when they thought that the teams would be ready to play. But we will effort to get some updated information and let you know. We will keep the live stream going, and you will watch the pregame here. But I have James Shaw with me again tonight for the broadcast. James, been sitting around waiting for a while, hadn't you?
Yes, we have. I've never experienced this before in all my 18 years that I was in basketball. Never experienced this before, so this is an interesting and different experience.
And you thought that you were going to come here and have a half a basketball game under your belt by now. This is your second broadcast of the year. And we will have Naja Blair that will be, I found out, a new title for her is director or technical director, as she is operating the cameras and the broadcast equipment. She's actually not the producer, I found out. That was actually me, as I bring the stats and the material for the broadcast. But we appreciate you checking in. Sorry for the delay. And I just wanted to come on and give you an update. Those of you that were waiting patiently, we'll see what kind of additional time that they put up on the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard as we broadcast from the Toyota of Gallatin Broadcast Center. It's a humble broadcast center, but Toyota of Gallatin is not humble. They have donated quite a bit of money to the Vol State athletic program, putting 4 scoreboards up on campus, one for the baseball team, one for the softball team, and 2 here inside Pickle Fieldhouse. And beautiful scoreboards they are. So we want to give a shout out to Eric Carr, the general manager, and Jake Thompson, the general sales manager over there. And personally, one of my friends, her daughter, or his daughter, their daughter, Tony and Kim Smith's daughter, Emily Smith, who's in their service department. So when I take my Toyota Tundra across the street to Toyota of Gallatin, I have personal service through Miss Emily Smith, the sweetheart that she is. If you're looking for a brand new Toyota or a used vehicle, go see my salesman, Wayne Hobdy, over there. He doesn't look it, but he's 92 years old. No, I'm just kidding. He's not, he's not 92.
Oh, man, that's a lot of
He's
years.
older than me, so he's old, James. But he's a very knowledgeable car man over there, and they are excellent to work with. So Toyota of Gallatin located right across the street from the eastern entrance to Volunteer State Community College here in Gallatin, Tennessee. About 20 miles northeast of Nashville, if you're not familiar with Middle Tennessee. So we will go off air now. We'll keep the live stream going, and I'll just say unknown on our estimated time, as we will let you know as soon as we know. So stay tuned on the Vol State Sports Network. We'll have some basketball, hopefully both women's and men's here directly, as they say down south. So, James, do you have anything else that you want to add in here?
I think that's it now. It's just a matter of waiting to see when the game will start.
All righty. We will be back shortly, hopefully, on the Vol State Sports Network. Tim Reese back on the Vol State Sports Network as we appear to be about 3 minutes away from game time between the Lady Cougars of Lawson State and the Lady Pioneers of Volunteer State. From the Toyota of Gallatin Broadcast Center, we'll give you the Toyota of Gallatin starting lineups. The roster that is online for Lawson State on their website is from last year, so I don't have the information for this year's roster in terms of hometown and height. So all I have is name and number. So the starting five as determined from head coach Aubrey Wiley goes like this. Number 1, Aaliyah Farrell. Number 10, Precious Sturdivant. Number 12, Amani Wofford. Number 21, Jakaya Womack. And number 22, Aaliyah Postma are the starting five for the Lady Cougars, who come in with a 6-1 record. Have not played a conference game as of yet. They defeated the Lady Pioneers a couple weeks ago when Vol State went down to Birmingham to take on Lawson State. That was not a contest even after the first quarter. Lawson State had a 25-8 lead after the first quarter and a 44-10 lead at halftime. They won that one going away 87-31. And the starting lineup for the Lady Pioneers, Monica Peralta from Siegel High School, a sophomore for Vol State. We'll start at guard. Number 2, Kayla Northrup from Independence High School down in Franklin, Tennessee, just south of Nashville. She'll start at another guard. Nye Rankins from Lebanon, Tennessee, Lebanon High School. We'll start at a forward position. Bree Ellis from Beach High School, transfer from Frieda Hardeman. She's a sophomore. She'll play a wing position. And on the post, number 24, Emma Disney, sophomore from Greenbrier High School. Played in 19 games a year ago, 6.4 points per game, 3.5 rebounds per game. Shot 68% from the free throw stripe a year ago. And a very short warm-up for Lawson State, which I found out is pretty similar to what happened with the Pioneers and Lady Pioneers as they went down to Birmingham 2 weeks ago. They had bus issues as well and got about a 10-minute warm-up to play the game. So those are your Toyota of Gallatin starting lineups as the officials for today's game. The referee, Brooke Shoulders, has the ball at midcourt. Adam Kendall on your left and Arthur Young on your right are the three arbiters for today's contest. And I'm not sure if, I would assume we're still going to have a national anthem, but maybe not, as we're not even going to have the public address announce the starting lineups. So we're going to have an abbreviated first game. But as I said earlier, James Shaw is with us, student here at Volunteer State, sophomore. We're just checking to make sure that that horn apparently works, and it does. I'm not sure what the issue is.
I think they're still trying to figure out the new scoreboard.
We have had some issues. Sometimes it's a bit delayed.
You know, with the kind of night we're having, I'm not surprised.
No. And there's the tip-off. Lawson State will take control. And we got another ponytail out here, long ponytail covering up number 1 for Aaliyah Farrell. I have to remember that. Farrell has the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Northrup. She gives way to Nye Rankins. First field goal of the day is missed, as well as the second one, but inside rebound goes to Jakaya Womack. Womack only averaging 2.5 points a game. This appears to be her first start of the year. Monica Peralta out top. She'll dish over to Ellis, who will take a couple steps to her right, and the three ball misses. A tap away by Emma Disney, but the ball goes out of bounds as they had a fast break. If they wanted it, they could have gotten control. There was a player that went streaking for their goal. Aaliyah Postma with the ball now. Off to Womack. Womack gives it up to Farrell. Farrell for three is no good off the back of the iron. Rebound to Sturdivant, and she's going to be tied up by Emma Disney. Precious Sturdivant appears to be the tallest player on the court right now. And all season long, the Lady Pioneers, James, are going to face that issue.
Yeah, we're struggling in the height department, but maybe they'll find a way to compensate and maybe find a way to use that to their advantage possibly in some situations.
Kayla Northrup for three. You don't need to be tall to shoot a three. Kayla Northrup drops one in there. Gives the Lady Pioneers a lead. I would assume that's something they did not enjoy down in Birmingham.
Not at all. I think.
If so, it was short-lived, right, James?
Oh, yeah.
25-8 after the first quarter. Lawson State. Coach Key's going to need to move out of the way so Brooke Shoulders can toss the ball to Farrell. Lady Pioneers in a woman-to-woman defense, and there's a steal by Bree Ellis, a 2-on-2 break. Let's see if she,
wow,
nice spin move, but could not get the reverse layup to go. She spun right through that double team. Up court to Farrell, and she'll drive right to the basket and put the layup in. Aaliyah, I'm assuming is how you say that, Aaliyaah. Disney, Peralta, and Ellis in a three-player game. Peralta tried to drive, but had that one knocked away, and it'll go out of bounds. Ball State will throw in under their basket. Bree Ellis initiating. Pass out to Monica Peralta, and Imani Wofford was all over, and she gets the steal. Wofford, the leading scorer for the Lady Cougars. Step through by Postma, and she's tied up by Monica Peralta in the alternate possession. Cougars will retain possession. Shot clock stays at where it was at 19 seconds. Inbound to Sturdivant. Farrell now over in the corner to Wofford, who's fouled going to the hoop. Emma Disney picks up her first foul, and Wofford will go to the free throw line.
I believe Lawson is still trying to get their legs under him after that long bus ride.
3 hours at least, plus all the issues that they had. And I think they were numerous. I think they had a bus breakdown and issue and might have had some other issues that went on. I won't say what I heard because I have not confirmed it. 2 free throws for Wofford, shooting at 59% from the stripe coming in. So she's had her struggles there. Bree Ellis will drive, tries to split 2 defenders, and she draws a foul on Aaliyah Farrell.
I think they'll look to Bree Ellis to attack a lot. She's I've noticed she's done that a lot and been, for the most part, successful.
Beach High School in a transfer as Nye Rankins now in the game. Had her shot blocked, but the full court pressure caused a turnover, a traveling violation by Aaliyah Postma. Again, I apologize, I don't have hometowns for the Lawson State Lady Cougars. In the corner to Kayla Northrup, who's already drained a 3, drives with the left hand off the glass, no good, but she draws the foul. Foul's going to be on Imani Wofford, her first, team second. Northrup will go to the line.
Looks like collectively as a team, they're starting to attack more early on in the game. Not afraid to go in there with the taller defenders in the post.
Northrop cans the first. He's shooting at 78%. She gets up both of those. She's got all 5 of the Lady Pioneers points. 6-5 Lawson State as a 3-ball by Precious Sturdivant off the front of the iron, and Bree Ellis with the rebound, tossed to Peralta. And Aaliyah Farrell will draw her second.
Looked like there was a little bit of hesitation there on that last three-pointer.
You know, I'd have to check to see how many Precious Sturdivant has fired up from 3. She's 2 for 8 in the season. That was only her 9th. Entering the game, Keziah C. Northrop at the top of the key. Thought she was going to pick up her dribble. Does not. Rankin's trying to post up inside. Peralta gets it on the left side, drives down the middle. Pass is knocked away. A 2-on-1 break by Lawson State. And a pass is knocked away by Ellis to Peralta. And they don't have numbers, so they'll give it up, but a bad pass.
She wasn't ready for that one.
Peralta will knock away the attempted layup by Amani Wofford. So nice defense as Peralta was getting back. She didn't know it, but they're going to call a foul. I thought she knocked that ball out of bounds. So Wofford will go back to the free throw line.
From what I could see, it looked like a clean knockout.
Sure, the official was trailing. That Wofford 3 for 3 from the stripe early on. And now 4 for 4. So apparently she's corrected her free throw issues and will have a timeout on the court. The Lady Cougars have called a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 8-5 Lawson State leads. Lawson State comes in with a 6-1 record. Lady Pioneers have that flip-flopped 1-6 and lost to Lawson State 87-31 2 weeks ago down in Birmingham. Leading scorers for Lawson State were Aaliyah Farrell with 13, Amani Wofford with 12, Aja Wiltshire, who we've not seen yet in the ball game, she had 11, and Brianna Howe with 10. Lady Pioneers moving right to left on your device dial. Bree Ellis handles the ball, left-handed, and appears to be about a 70-30 left-hander, as Kayla Northrop will go both ways with her hand. And she used the right hand there and gets a layup. Nice drive.
Looked like a double dribble there.
New player in is Jortasia West, number 5. She'll get the ball back from Postma and drive to the basket, draw the foul. She tried to scoop under the arm of Nye Rankins, who picks up her first personal foul, 3rd team foul, and back to the free throw line go the Lady Cougars.
That is a lot of hair. Do you think at some point that might get in the way?
Number 5 looks like it's well out of her face, though. I think she's got that hairdo right there is pretty good. We got some other issues, I think, as West drops in the first free throw.
I think she's wearing a headband. That might be helping her out.
Oh, okay. James, feel free to be the fashion and the hair commentator. I'm way too old for that. Okay.
I'm definitely fine with that one. No, Aaliyah Farrell, she has a perfect number to cover up her hair with her number. Her number with her hair.
Yeah, that long ponytail covers that one up easily. West 1 for 2 at the free throw line. 9-7 Lawson State lead. 5:18 to go in the first quarter. Bree Ellis drives, and she's going to get called for a charge.
I can tell you what, she's definitely practiced that before. She was ready for that one.
I think they've seen that the Lady Pioneers are not shy to drive to the basket. So Destiny Nelson in the game takes a charge as West with a hesitation dribble. Has that one kick off of her. Bree Ellis hustling after it. That ball is picked up. It'll be an over and back violation against Lawson State. I think if Nelson had let that go, not sure if Vol State would have gotten the ball right there. James, do you know that rule? Or would they have gotten it out on other side of half court?
I don't think that would have factored. I think they just.
Okay.
I think some of them
out?
might have. Yeah, I believe wherever it goes out. I think some of the players might have not been so sure.
Monica Peralta, step back, misses everything from the corner. Pull-up jumper. Armani Wofford gets her first field goal now with 6. And a Lawson State 11-7 lead, 4:28 on the clock. Northrop look inside to Rankins, decides to come back out to Bree Ellis. Moves off to the left side. She's guarded by West, pumps up a 3, misses. Rebound to Nelson. Jortasia West drives on Northrop, stop, but pass over to Keziah C, misses. Rebound to Lawson State, and Wofford misses the layup. Gets the ball back in the corner. Kicks out to Nelson. A wild 3 there as Nye Rankins with the rebound and a little push out. Kayla Northrop for 3. Good! Northrop hot. She is the only scorer for the Lady Pioneers. 10. So it's Lawson State 11 and Kayla Northrop 10. Another drive and a wild shot off the high glass. Northrop with that left hand being hawked by Destiny Nelson with the left hand and the kiss off the glass. And gets the foul.
I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like she's having a good game to start off.
Foul called on Keziah. Or Keziah C, Keziah Seay. She gets her first. Northrop now with 12. It's Kyra Sharon and Kyra Shaw check in, along with Tanaya Petway. Bree Ellis and Monica Peralta and Emma Disney get their first rest here in the first quarter. Kayla Northrop back at the free throw line, and she sinks it. 13-11, a Lady Pioneers lead. A wild pass up court is too tall for Destiny Nelson. And the turnover gives the Lady Pioneers the ball back, so they have already scored 5 more points in this quarter than they did, and actually 3 more points in the entire half. And Tanaya Petway had no outlet for that pass, and she got bailed out with Lawson State player knocking that out of bounds. I think that was C that knocked that out.
I believe she might have been looking for a foul on that one too.
She was trying to, she thought, wow. two went away right to the basket, and Kayla Northrop.
She cannot
yet
miss.
Again. 15 for Northrop. Have a night. Kyra Shaw trying to block the shot of Brianna Howe, who's checked into the game. Probably giving up a good 5 inches there. And Shaw will get the hack. I don't think Vol State's had a foul. That the Lady Cougars haven't gone to the line.
I think you're right.
And Howe's first free throw is good.
They're definitely taking advantage of those free throws, too.
7th time they've been to the stripe, so maybe there has been one. And she misses the second, but they get the rebound. Lawson State, wild shot by C, and it goes out of bounds. Checking in for Lawson State, number 24, Germani Waver. That's Keziah C. Takes a seat. Kyra Sharon with the ball in her hands. Gets a pick by Nye Rankins, goes to the basket, has that ball knocked away. She was going 1-on-3 there. As West has it with an, I'm sorry, that was, West had it now. Nelson has a wild shot as she was met at the block by Nye Rankins.
That was nowhere near.
Postma pass out to Waver. Waver with the jump shot. Gets Lawson State back to within one. Naja Blair on the controls today. James Shaw on the analyst microphone here for the women's game. Kaylin Northrup still with all 15 as she gives it up to a teammate. Nia Rankins tried to get a 3-ball going there. Couldn't get it to go. Kyra Sharon knocks that one out. Destiny Nelson was dribbling down the right side. A late start here at Richard Moore Gymnasium in Pickle Fieldhouse as the bus for Lawson State was delayed. Waver gives it up to West. And back inside to Howell, and she gets the runner to go. Her first field goal. She's got 3.
You know, I thought they'd go to that a lot earlier, given the height difference.
They got 2 bigs in there. Kyra Shaw at the top of the key gives it up to Kyra Sharon. 3-ball shooter, and she hoists one. No good. Rebound by Nye Rankins. Now Petway behind the 3-point arc. Northrup back to Rankins, over to Petway, almost traveled. Looks like maybe a matchup zone, but no, the inside pass. Sharon with the shot, does hit the rim, rebounded by Rankins, and she's going to draw the foul. So the quick under the basket shot by Kyra Sharon just gets to the bottom of the rim. And Rankins right there for the rebound, and she'll go to the line. And there's Germani Waver. Gets the foul.
I think a couple of players were confused down there. They kind of paused for a couple of seconds after the shot went up.
Well, they heard the horn go off and thought that maybe that ball did not hit the rim as Rankins misses her first free throw. Jersey Mike's sub checked in. That's Armani Tolliver from White House Heritage High School as Rankins misses both free throws. 37 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lawson State with a 1-point lead, 16-15. 3-point shot is short.
Close.
And a rebound to Womack.
I think that may be due to them not getting enough time to warm up. We've seen a couple of shots like that.
Did you see the late flop, though, from, I think that was Waver?
I definitely did see
there.
that. She kind of just sat down like there was a chair behind her maybe.
18 now, 15 on the shot clock. Inside pass. Emma Disney, who's just checked back in the game, is going to draw her second personal foul here in the first quarter. And that puts the Lady Pioneers over the limit, which is 5 per quarter. So back to the free throw line go the Lady Cougars. Brianna Howell, who's sunk 1 free throw. Now 2 for 3.
A lot of points off free throws tonight.
And gets 2 to go. And we have an inadvertent horn as somebody's called something out. We have had some clock issues here, and not sure if it's operators that are learning the new scoreboard or sometimes we have a bit of a delay from time to time.
Might as well add that to the list.
17 seconds to go. Ball State inbounds. Armani Tolliver. Petway now on the right side being guarded by Jortasia West, and she dribbles that one right on out of bounds. So 5 seconds to go. And Lady Cougars will have the ball. West going to drive over to the left side. She's going to be fouled. She will get free throws here. Missed the shot. Foul's going to be called, I believe, on Tania Petway. And she will draw her first. No time on the clock, but apparently the Lady Pioneers have to go on the blocks. Jortasia West, who's 1 for 2 from the line, will shoot and will put a half a second on the clock.
I wasn't sure they had to do that.
Well, the foul clearly was committed before the clock went off. So since we don't have the ability to go back and see exactly what time it is, I'm sure that Brooks Shoulders, head official.
She's making sure all the players are on the court still for Lawson.
Right. So West makes 1 out of 2. And Lawson State ends up winning the first quarter. But a whole lot better quarter for the Lady Pioneers this go around than the first time these two teams played 2 weeks ago. 19-15. All 15 points for the Lady Pioneers scored by Kayla Northrup. We'll take a break and be right back for quarter number 2. You're listening to the Ball State Sports Network. Timreese James Shaw back for second quarter. Kyra Sharon handling the ball and being hawked by Postma. Now in the hands of Armani Tolliver, fakes a 3, kicks over to Petway. She fakes a 3 and drives, uses the left hand, no good. Knocked out of bounds. That'll be Ball State basketball with a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Armani Tolliver, Kyra Shaw, Tania Petway, Nye Rankins, and Kyra Sharon, the 5 in to start the second quarter for Vol State. It's an inbound pass. It's stolen by Postma. Very athletic. Had Wofford running ahead of her and finally gets Wofford an unconventional layup there.
Lawson State has come out more aggressive in the second quarter.
Yeah, they are. They are in the uniform of Vol State. Kyra Sharon hoists a 3. It's off the front of the rim. Almost a steal on the pass. A pass deep into the corner. Postma runs that one down over to Wofford, who will drive. Kick out to Postma. Shot misses. And on the rebound, Brianna Howe will pick up her first. Team's first in the second quarter. The only scorer for the Lady Pioneers, Kayla Northrup, had 3 field goals in the first quarter, 3 2-point field goals and 2 3-point field goals, along with 3 free throws for 15 points. Lawson State, 21-15 lead.
She's having herself a half.
Peralta dribbles to the middle. Bree Ellis will come back to that middle, and she'll have another wild shot. It's blocked, but also caught a bit of the arm, according to the official, as Brianna Howe picks up 2 quick fouls. Bree Ellis will go to the free throw line for Vol State. See if she can score. Ellis currently at 43% from the free throw stripe, 6 for 14 as her woes continue. Good shooter, kind of surprised that she has trouble from the free throw line. And short on that one, but rebounded by Rankins as Ball State. And that ball gets thrown away. Peralta will pick it up, and that'll be an over and back violation. Peralta was running out of time in that 3-second lane.
I thought they were actually going to call the 3-second.
Number 2, Asia Wiltshire in the game for the first time that I've seen. Wearing number 2, she's got one of those ponytails that covers that number as well. 3-point shot by Wofford, missed from the corner. Bree Ellis with the rebound. Brings it across the timeline herself, kicks over to Peralta. Nice screen by Rankins. Peralta does the around the world. Northrup with another 3.
She is having herself a game.
18. Lawson State 21, Kayla Northrup 18. Wonder if Dad Heath is here for today's game or if he's up in Bowling Green. Look at Northrup playing 94 feet. Pass up to Bree Ellis, fakes the 12-footer, and she's going to have that layup blocked by Wofford. He comes now and goes right to the middle of the paint. Pass over to Jakaya Womack, who pulls it out. Postma will drive, kick over to Womack. Shot is missed. Kyra Shaw with the rebound. Leading rebounder for Pioneers is sitting on the bench, hadn't even played yet. Ella Disney with 5.6, and her sister Emma just a tick down from that. Nye Rankins breaks the string and gets a 2-ball to go. First non-Kayla Northrup player to score.
She was not too happy about
Germani Waver with the traveling violation, and she will exit stage left as Precious Sturdivant checks in. And Emma Disney also comes into the game for the Lady Pioneers. Jersey Mike's sub. Jersey Mike's also located right across the street from the eastern entrance of Gallatin as Monica Peralta started to dribble over to that right side. Apparently draws the foul by the recently entered Precious Sturdivant. Her first, team third of the quarter. Monica Peralta inbounding, and she sees Emma Disney break free and gets it in. Woman-to-woman defense. Monica Peralta is going to draw another foul. This on Amani Wofford. And that's going to be her second. Leading scorer for Lawson State at 13.1 points per game. Next leading scorer is Aaliyah Farrell. We have not seen, I don't think, no, she is in the game now at 9.3. Peralta being guarded closely as she gives it up to Bree Ellis. Ball's missed, and a rebound to Nia Rankins, and she tried an interior pass to Kayla Northrup that was going toward 2 Lawson State players, as that will be another tie-up, and on the alternate possession, Lawson State.
Now Rankins has really been getting in the post today.
She doesn't jump high, she just gets good positioning, doesn't she, James?
Yeah, I think if you get a good box out, you can get a rebound over anyone.
3-point shot by Wiltshire, no good. Rebounded by Peralta. Up ahead to Bree Ellis, who will drive to the middle. Kick out to Northrup for 3, going bank, no good. A little off to the left. The 2 Lady Cougars were going after that loose ball and goes out of bounds. Womack comes out a little bit gimpy. As Coach Otis Key in his 9th year with the Lady Pioneers will call a 30-second timeout as Lady Pioneers will inbound underneath their own basket. Naja, let's throw up the my email address and see if we've got anybody out there that might want to, let's see, do you see it up there? There we go. Your upper right-hand corner. Anybody want to send me an email? Let me know who you are, where you're listening from, and who you're rooting for. It doesn't matter whether you're a Vol State fan or a Lawson State fan. We try to love everybody just like the good Lord does. Heath Northrup has checked in at treesports@gmail.com. Said he couldn't make it tonight. He's just checking in. Heath, good to hear from you. Up in Bowling Green, I assume. (21-20) Lawson State lead. Vol State trying to hang tough with the Lady Cougars, who are 6-1. There's an offensive foul called on Nye Rankins. Only a blocking foul, and that's her second of the game, first of the quarter for Vol State. Let's give you a little crowd noise here. Got a few folks here. Destiny Nelson out top, and Farrell just inside the three-point line, misses. And Kayla Northrup with a pass to Bree Ellis. And that looked like the wrong place to go as she passed her right into traffic. James, do you get the impression that Vol State's looking to push the ball?
I believe so. They're really pushing it and trying to get inside tonight.
Speaking of inside, Precious Sturdivant with her first bucket of the ball game off the glass. I think she can get that shot anytime she wants. Ellis guarded by Farrell. Two ponytails going after each other. Peralta in the corner, thought about a three, but Postman was right up on her. Northrup will drive, kick out to Ellis. Open for three, but that's ball short. Rebound on Nye Rankins, who's definitely getting position in there, but Lawson State not expecting an air ball there, right?
I believe that ball may have been tipped.
Okay. That would explain the short direction. 23-20, 4.5 minutes to go in the half. Cross-court pass. And the runner by Nelson goes. It's her first bucket of the ball game. Lawson State now with their largest lead of the game at 5, 25-20. Peralta probing, and she will drive. Missed the runner. Disney about picked up her third personal, and a outlet pass to Farrell. And an easy bucket. Lady Pioneers need to have somebody back. They're all crashing the boards, apparently. Northrup gets a screen by Rankins, but can't make the layup. Postman now, she'll get up court, 2-on-2. Pull-up jumper by Farrell, and it's good.
Having to pull that hair out of the way after that one.
Averaging 9.3. She's got 6 for the game. 9-point lead as Lawson State has rattled off 8 straight on Lady Pioneers.
I think they're finally starting to get their legs under them after that long
Disney,
ride.
speaking of legs, three-pointer is woefully short. Postma drives all the way to the bucket, but doesn't have the right angle, and the length of Lawson State is showing up now as Sturdivant with the rebound, doesn't even have to jump. Kayla Northrup took a spill, but looks like she's okay up handling the ball again. She'll kick out now. Disney will try another three. No good.
She's a lot closer that time.
Yeah, that is closer, but Nye Rankins picks up a foul under the basket.
She is not happy.
That's her third foul. She's going to have to come out of the ball game. Jersey Mike's sub checking in is Kyra Shaw. And Amani Wofford also checks in, along with Kezia C. or Kezia, K-E-Z-I-A-H. Kezia or Kezia? I'm going to go Kezia. She drives to the basket, can't get the roll. Another rebound by Sturdivant. The follow-up is no good, but Kyra Shaw picks up her second personal foul. Sturdivant will go to the line. Drops her first free throw in there.
It's like this team as a collective is a really good free throw shooting team.
Came in shooting 63, so apparently they have improved. 3 misses. They're 11 for 14 unofficially. Nia Petway checks into the ball game for the Lady Pioneers. Coming up on 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. Been a little while since Ball State has scored. Northrop cannot handle the pass from Bree Ellis as she was hustling into the corner. Still wondering if maybe she's a little bit banged up from that spill she took earlier. Wofford pass into the corner. They'll go inside, and she is held. See that hold, Brianna Howe being held by Kyra Shaw. And now 2 of the 3 bigs for Ball State have 3 fouls as Shaw picks up her third. Amari Tolliver at the scorer's table. She will be the Jersey Mike sub for Kyra Shaw. Not a shooting foul. I thought that was definitely that she was shooting. Just throw it up high. Brianna Howe, tallest player on the court. She'll get it.
Yeah, there's a huge height difference out there right now. And
it gets another rebound, and she'll go to the free throw line this time. She indicated that she got smacked in the head. Foul's going to be on Amari Tolliver, who just checked into the ball game.
Looks like Destiny Nelson down there has a tag on her shoe still. I don't know if you can see that down there on her right shoe.
Like she just bought the shoes?
Looks like it might be a tag or something.
Second free throw is good for Howe. I don't see it. Just under 2 minutes to go, and 13 straight points for Lawson State as they've now opened up a 14-point lead. Apparently they're getting loose. Alto working. Petway for threes, no good. Rebound could not be controlled by C. Ball State will get a fresh 30, and no, they're going to say 20 seconds because there was no possession by Lawson State. So a fresh 20 on the shot clock. In the corner to Petway. Drive to the middle, all the way around, and kick over to Ellis. Pass is too high, and it'll go out of bounds. So Brianna Howe, number 15, already has 6 points in the game. She averages 5.9. And I would assume that Coach Aubrey Wiley would go inside as often as he can. Wofford drives, and there they go, right back inside, and there's Brianna Howe. Misses the first and collects the rebound and drops in another one.
She's really using her height to her advantage.
Yeah.
By far the tallest player on the court. Oh.
Northrop could not get by Nelson. And we're going to have another tie-up as Tania Petway.
Still looking at that tag on Nelson's shoe. Her right shoe is covering up the Nike logo.
Let's see. She's got like ankle
she's got
supports down there, and Not sure what the one thing is. Is that what that is? It's hanging up high?
That might be the tag from the ankle support.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering.
Those look really, she shouldn't have an ankle sprain anytime soon.
Drive by Peralta, no good as Ellis knocks the outlet pass out of bounds. 43 seconds in the half. 36-20. I don't know what the total time is that since Vol State has scored, but it's been a bit. Imani Wofford, interior pass, in and out as Wofford now will drive and kick to Howe. Nice dish by Imani Wofford. 2 more for Brianna Howe.
You know what, Imani has the same tag on her, so I believe they both have the ankle straps. I believe that's where that tag is coming from. Now that I'm looking at it. Northrop
trying to drive. That ball is kicked away. Petway does not go after it, and at the buzzer, it's not going to be good. That layup is just a hair too late by C. And the Lady Pioneers out to a hot start, scored 15 in the first quarter, but only 5 in quarter number 2. 19-19 for the Lady Cougars of Lawson State as they open up a 38-20 halftime lead. We'll take a break. We'll get you maybe a sandwich or something. I'm not ready for mine just yet, but we've got a couple emails that we'll get to right after we come back from our halftime break. Try to give you some stats leading into the third quarter. Thank you for listening to Lady Pioneers basketball on the Vol State Sports Network. Welcome back to Vol State on the campus here in Gallatin, Tennessee, where the Lady Pioneers struggled in quarter number 2, only scoring 5 points after 15 in the first quarter, but 19 each for the Lawson State Lady Cougars. Thanks for joining us on the Sumner Regional Medical Center halftime report, as we are about 2.5 minutes away from the start of the third quarter. Give you some stats here that are now official after checking with our official score down courtside. For the Lady Cougars, Leah Farrell with 6 points, Destiny Nelson 2, Jortasia West 2, 6 points for Precious Sturdivant, 8 for Amani Wofford, 10 for Brianna Howell, team high 10, Jakaya Womack with 2, and Germani Waver 2 for a total of 38 points. They have 12 of those from the free throw line, 12 of 16 from the charity stripe. They have yet to hit a 3, had 5 field goals in the first quarter, 8 in quarter number 2. And for the Lady Pioneers, it has been almost all Kayla Northrup. She had 18 points, 3 threes, and Nye Rankins with the only bucket for another Lady Pioneer. She had a field goal in the second quarter. 18 for Northrup, 2 for Nye Rankins, for a total of 20 points, as we have a couple emails to get to. Todd Westfall up in Langsburg, Michigan, the uncle of Kayla Northrup. So the first 2 emails that I received here from Heath Northrup and Todd Westfall from the Northrup gang. So good to have you all on the Ball State Sports Network. And Marcia Disney checking in from Sevierville, Tennessee, Sevier County. Besides Marcia Disney, the next famous person in Sevierville, Tennessee, is Dolly Parton. So Ms. Marcia, good to have you. Both of your, or 2 of your granddaughters, I don't know how many you have, but at least 2 of them are here playing for the Lady Pioneers. And Kayla Northrup's brother also checking in. I'm going to go with Devin, D-E-V-A-N, watching from Wisconsin. And says thank you for broadcasting the game. Great to have you up there in Cheeseland, Devin. So if you want to get in on the broadcast, that email address in the upper right-hand corner, treesports@gmail.com. That's a email that I use for my broadcasts. I broadcast not only Vol State basketball, but also Vol State baseball and full count rhythm college baseball in the summer, where I basically got my broadcast start. James Shaw, what do you think about that first half?
That first half was something. Ball State started off hot. Kayla Northup, she thought she wasn't gonna miss there for a second, but in the second quarter, Lawson State came out and they were very aggressive, and it looked like it started to pay off.
We are underway for quarter number 3. And early on, Northrop with the steal.
Another steal.
2-on-1, passes up to Bree Ellis as she gets hacked by Postma, Aaliyah Postma, who did not start. I'm sorry, she has started all 3 quarters. She will pick up her first personal foul, and Bree Ellis will go to the line. She will drain the first free throw. She missed 2 in the second quarter. Gets that one to go for her first point. That breaks a scoring drought. 1 for 2 at the line, and almost got that one as Emma Disney picks up a quick foul. Yeah. And now all 3 of the bigs for Ball State have 3 fouls.
She definitely did a little bit of a grabbing and pulling there.
That was a hold, as apparently we have a issue throwing the ball in, as that gives Coach Key time to get Emma Disney back out of the game. So Marcia Disney's sophomore granddaughter will have to take a seat. Kyra Shaw, who also has 3 fouls, checks into the game. Shaw, a freshman from Beach High School. Her brother Christian on the men's team. That's a double dribble right there by Brianna Howe, and she knows it. Tried to go baseline there, James.
Yeah, I think she might have gotten a little too excited on that one and did the double dribble. She's mad at herself for that one.
Peralta, Nye Rankins, Kayla Northrup.
Pass was a little strong there.
Bree Ellis and Emma Disney started, but there's Lady Pioneers can ill afford turnovers like that. Total empty possession there. Leah Farrell, I'm sorry. Kicks over to Wofford, who missed the 3, and rebound tapped out of bounds by Lawson State. Lawson State with a 6-1 record. Have yet to play a conference game, though. Their conference got a lot smaller. That I think 8 or 9 teams from that AACC conference down in Alabama went to it was Peralta.
The travel.
One too many steps there. That Alabama Athletic Conference, Community College Conference, that covers the entire state of Alabama, had, I think, 17 teams in it last year. Is now down to, I think, 8 in Division I. Steal by Peralta, or attempted steal. I think the official may have called out of bounds to Vol State instead of calling a foul on Brianna Howe there, or I'm sorry, Precious Sturdivant. Sturdivant, Wofford, Farrell, Postma, and Womack in the game for Lawson State. Peralta looking for an open Lady Pioneer. She gets a pick by Kyra Shaw and gets the underhand scoop to go. Peralta with her first 2. Pass knocked out of bounds by Bree Ellis. Lawson State has yet to score here with 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Farrell will drive, miss, and the rebound to Lawson State. Basket by Womack.
There's a height difference playing into effect again.
They've got 3 players, probably 4 players out there on the court taller than any player on the Vol State roster.
Seems like that's something that they might struggle with all season.
Foul picked up by Jakaya Womack, her first. Vol State will inbound, side court. Pass to Ellis, knocked out by Farrell. You're just joining us or late joining us, this ball game was supposed to start at 5:30. Ended up getting started about 6:55. The travel issues for Lawson State coming up from Birmingham caused the late start. Bad pass right there. Now up to Wofford, who missed the layup. Rebound goes into the hands of Nye Rankin. Get that out to Ellis. Up court to Peralta, who will drive, stop, and pop off the glass. And good! She got a roll there. Monica Peralta, it's her second field goal. Foul by Wofford, I believe is who that call was on. Amani Wofford, that's her third, if in fact that's true.
You always love to get a lucky roll like that. Roll in your favor like that is a big confidence boost.
Peralta trying to complete the three-point play, and she will. Wonder if her Aunt T is listening in. 3 ball for Farrell is good. The first 3 of the game for Lawson State. Auntie Vita, I believe, was listening a couple games ago. Peralta tried to stay hot and tried to throw up a shot there underneath the basket. It's tapped out of bounds. Will stay Vol State basketball. They put 30 on the clock. So Lawson State must have gained possession and then knocked it out. Kezia C checks in. Bree Ellis trying to work underneath against the taller Lawson State squad. Can't get that one to go. Postman will fake left and go to the right, and a 12-footer is good. For Aaliyah Postma, her first bucket of the ball game. Peralta kicks out to Kayla Northup for three. That's short and a little off line. C up court to West in the ball game. Farrell's pass to Womack, no good. And Farrell gets the ball back and puts it in with the left hand.
Looks like Vol State is really slowed down in their aggression.
Bree Ellis picks up a foul 60 feet away from the basket. That's I don't want to run down the court foul right there. Monty Tolliver checks in. That's Ellis's second foul of the game. Coach Key on the court had to be told to get back. The switch by Lawson State, and the layup is missed. Another pass knocked away. Leah Farrell 2-on-1 with Postma. Gives it up at the last second. Left-hand shot by Postma is good. Slow start for Lawson State in the third, but they have picked it up. Now with 11 in the quarter. Another drive by Peralta is blocked. But West tried to drive through a couple Lady Pioneers. Kayla Northup with the left hand, no good. Farrell tried to take a charge.
Looks like they're gassed out there.
Another pass knocked away. Looks like everybody's tired, doesn't it?
Yeah, everybody.
Peralta's still going, though. She will
Oh.
get another shot blocked. Monica Peralta is not the tallest player on the court, and her jump shot is, when it's contested, getting blocked. Ella Disney, Tanaya Petway, Jersey Mike subs for the Lady Pioneers, as Peralta and Northrop will take a seat. (49-26), Lawson State leads. Nice pass inside on the inbounds. Petway gets the left-handed layup. Her first two of the game. Wofford from three, wide open, good. Nobody came out to check her.
Nobody in the vicinity.
Ella Disney, freshman from Community Christian High School, sister of Emma. She's had a solid freshman year already. The 19-footer by Tanaya Petway gets a nice roll for two. Another step back or three-pointer is off the glass, no good. Disney tied up by Destiny Nelson. Lawson State will take possession. Destiny Nelson, Wofford, C, Howe, and West in the game for Lawson State. Interior pass, and Maya Rankins will be called for the foul on the hold. That is Rankin's fourth foul of the game. She has four. Shaw and Emma Disney have three each. Armani Tolliver now going to be called. Apparently put out a chicken wing. So says Arthur Young.
Talking to the ref, she doesn't think it was a foul.
Twin sister Armari Tolliver will check in for Rankins.
Everybody's tangled up down there.
52-30. 22-point lead for Lawson State. They're all trying to get into about a 4-foot square. Kyra Shaw is sticking her arms in between two players, and we might have to have a sit-down kumbaya here soon. Kind of surprised we actually have to tell players what you can and can't do here. For years and years and years, they've been inbounding the ball. Wofford inbounds way out top. Destiny Nelson for three, in and out. Rebound to Howell. Can't get it to go, and Armani Tolliver comes out of there with a rebound. 52-30, 22-point lead for Lawson State. Tolliver to Tolliver as the Twins. Pass ends up getting to Petway.
Oh, wow.
She's going to be called for the travel.
I didn't see it there.
Wasn't that C with the close body contact?
I think Coach was telling him the same thing down there. I don't think he saw it either.
West drives and scooping the score. Her first field goal of the game. She has 4. 3 minutes ago in the third quarter. Armani Tolliver trying to set up the offense. Tanaya Petway says, come on, let's go. Dribbles to the pass to the top of the key. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by the smallest player on the court, Armani Tolliver. Can't get the shot up over the trees. Howell looked like she might have drug a foot, and 3-second violation called instead. Checking in for Nelson, Asia Wiltshire. Again, if you're just joining us, I don't have the roster for 23-24 for Lawson State. Their website apparently is not updated for either the men or the women, so had to go to the National Junior College website for this year's stats just to get the names and the numbers. Petway drives, backs it out, goes back to the middle, and we're going to have something that's going to happen underneath the basket. It's going to be a foul on Lawson State. Asia Wiltshire will pick up her first. Team fourth.
Been a lot of fouls. I think everybody's gassed, so more of fouling because they're tired.
A lot of reaching.
Yeah.
A lot of slow feet. 24-point lead. Tolliver to Tolliver in the corner.
Dangerous pass.
That got through the middle, and there's another pass. There's going to be another foul called on Vol State. I believe that one's on Armani Tolliver, and that'll be the 5th team foul.
He's been complaining about an elbow all night.
2 free throws for the Lawson State Lady Cougars. Amani Wofford. Nothing but net there. She's 5 for 5 at the free throw line. That's the first free throw of the quarter for Lawson State, located down in Birmingham. She is perfect at the line. 6 for 6. Up court pass is way too high for Tanaya Petway, and it'll be out of bounds to Lawson State. 2 weeks ago, 87-31 win by Lawson State over the Lady Pioneers. Petway tried to deny that interior pass to Howell. He's up. He called for the foul, her second.
Been a lot of fouls in the third quarter.
Now with a nice stroke. Scored 10 in the first half. That's her first point of the second half, and she misses the second one in and out. Now 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Petway at the top of the key. Looked inside to Shaw, but pulls it back out. Going to get a screen by Shaw. C looked like she was going right through that. Inside to Amari Tolliver. I just can't believe that that's a good strategy for Vol State to try to get the ball inside to
the shortest person.
These 5'4" or 5 guards to go up against these 5'10", 5'11", 6-foot post players. Ella Disney will have that pass knocked away, and it'll be a foul.
Looks like they came out with a double team, almost tried to trap her.
Well, you go to the corner, expect a trap. Second personal foul by Asia Wiltshire. That'll put Ella Disney at the stripe in the bonus. Disney gets that one to go. Her first point of the ball game. Ella averaging 4 points a game and misses on the second shot. Now 4 for 10 for the season. Almost a double dribble there, wasn't it? Gives it up to Howell, who misses the turnaround.
The height advantage.
This is another one, and Womack has that one, or C has that one blocked, and she knocks it out of bounds, going for the ball. Vol State basketball down 26 points with 1:11 to go here in the third quarter. Disney stepped back, and that'll reach nothing but air.
I think she lost her momentum on the way up there.
Lady Pioneers back in action a week from today, a road game at Trevecca. Start time, 5:30 p.m. We might have that on the Vol State Sports Network. Ella Disney gets the rebound and pushes it, tries to get it up to Armani Tolliver, and
looks like she might have lost it there.
Pass is stolen by Wiltshire.
Looks like maybe her hand got caught on the ball when she tried to pass it.
Kezia C will get fouled going to the basket. Fouled by Amari Tolliver. Her second. Shooting foul. C goes to the line for her first attempts of the ball game. C makes 1 of 2. She's now 5 for 8 on the season in the free throw line. Amani Tolliver guarded by Wiltshire. Now over to Shaw. Amani Tolliver just took a charge.
I think that's what she's been complaining about all game.
Jortasia West will draw the personal foul, and Armani Tolliver will go to the line. That is Jortasia's first foul of the ball game, with 20.3 on the clock. Armani Tolliver with the first free throw is good. Her first point of the ball game. Two for 2 at the stripe. Cross-court pass. Wiltshire for 3. It's good. Seven seconds on the clock. Disney will have to go quickly. Guarded by Wofford. She gets around her. She'll throw one up high off the glass, but it'll go too high. And that's the end of the quarter. Lady Pioneers Did score 13 in that one, a lot better than the second quarter. And a 22-point quarter for Lawson State gives them 61 for the game. We'll take a break, be right back for the final quarter of this one. You're listening to the Ball State Sports Network. Start of the fourth quarter. Postma will drive. First shot of the quarter is missed. Rebound to Kaylin Northrup. Northrup with 18 in the first half, did not score in the third quarter. Her pass to Bree Ellis knocked away, and Northrup picks it up at now into the hands of Lawson State. And Anaya Pittman with her first bucket of the ball game as she has just gotten in for Lawson State. Northrup drives, will go high off the glass, miss. Pittman and Postma both with the rebound, but I think they're going to call another tie-up, and this will go to the Lady Pioneers with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Northrup over to Peralta for three in the corners. Good!
She knew that one was going in.
I believe that's Monica Peralta's first three of the season.
Oh, really?
8 points for her. Turnaround jumper just inside the three-point line by Farrell, no good. But the rebound, there's that too. Is that to Precious Sturdivant? Number 10 out there. There she goes, turns around. Sturdivant with two.
That height difference has really played a factor tonight. They've gone to it as of late.
Shot by Emmett Disney is good. Mid-range jumper. Her first bucket of the ball game. Out of bounds, Lawson State retains. 23 points scored by Lawson State in the third quarter. Brooke Shoulders, the head referee, over to the scorers table. Looking for 13 seconds on the shot clock. 65-38, lead by Lawson State. Traveling violation on Howell. So Brianna Howell, Anaya Pittman, Aaliyah Postma, Asia Wiltshire, and Aaliyah Farrell in the game for Lawson State. In the corner is that Nye Rankins over there. An air ball from the corner. Postma being double teamed by Monica Peralta and Bree Ellis. And Bree Ellis will pick up the foul. Nope, Monica Peralta picks up the foul. One official said 1-5 and another official said 1. So Peralta will pick up her second foul. Kayla Northrup guarding Wiltshire as she tried to go baseline.
That was almost a travel.
Bank shot No good by Farrell. Rebound to Northrup. She's picked up a few of those tonight. Kayla Northrup from Independence High School, sophomore here. Hesitation and a stutter by Monica Peralta is
Travel.
Precious Sturdivant, I believe, is right-handed, and she was trying to put that ball in her left hand and throw it down with her left hand instead of just throwing it right-handed, and traveled while she was doing it. Northrup gets the kick out. Bree Ellis open momentarily for three. Over to Northrup. As a closeout by Farrell. There's three for Ellis off to the right. Northrup will track it down. And a bad pass over the head of Emma Disney into the hands of Aaliyah Farrell. She drives. Ball is saved. Pittman for two, no good. Tapped out of bounds. Emma Disney tried to tap that one over to Nye Rankins. So Nye Rankins, Bree Ellis, Emma Disney, Kaylin Northrup, and Monica Peralta are the five in. It is all five. Let's see, Bree Ellis is a sophomore as well. All five sophomores. Bree Ellis, a transfer from Freed Hardman. I think she played, James, in one game for Freed Hardman, and that took away her freshman eligibility.
Oh, man. Yeah, that'll do it.
Germani Waver in the ball game as she tried to get one up in the paint, but on the grab, Emma Disney picks her fourth foul, so her and Nye Rankins both in the ball game with 4 fouls. Waver with 2 points at the line. It's 1 of 2. 17 points scored at the free throw line by Lawson State. Only 8 for Ball State. Shot off the front of the rim at 3-on-1. Not the place to be doing a 3-on-1 trap. Shot by Farrell is a little hard off the back of the rim, and Ball State with the rebound, down by 28 points. Northrup gets stripped at midcourt. Layup by Farrell is good.
I think she may be tired. She hasn't had a lot of rest this game.
Trying to set up an offense now. Disney on the right side. Dribbles left. Peralta for three. She hit her last one. Over to Northrup. 13 on the clock. Inside to Nye Rankins. There's some passing going on. Northrup will drive with the left hand. And it gets it to go. Her first bucket in the second half. She now has 20.
She had a good start to the first quarter. And
three-point shot, bank shot by Wiltshire is good. I don't think she was planning on that one, but it's her second three of the game. She has 6. 71-40. Back door play. Oh, Ellis can't get it to go. She'll draw the foul.
She's hit the floor a lot tonight.
She is. Foul's called on Germani Waver, her second. At the line, Bree Ellis, who was 1 for 3. Actually, I think she's going to be 1 for 4. Going to get 2 shots here. Bree goes to the basket a lot. She's going to have to work on the free throw percentage. Gets that one to go.
I think as the season progresses, she'll probably get a little bit better at that. She does.
I'd sign up for that class of All-State if I was a basketball player, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, that's definitely an important class you'd want to sign up for. I'd hope all the players sign up for that class. Shot
is missed, but going to be a foul. Another one called on Germani Waver.
She's trying to plead her case.
That'll be inbounds underneath the basket, though. No shooting foul there. Third foul on Waver. And we'll have a timeout on the court. It'll be a 30-second timeout for head coach Otis Key. Let's see a reset. 30-point lead for Lawson State. 5 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us on the Ball State Sports Network. About 20 minutes after this game, the men will tip it up. A late start due to the travel issues for Lawson State. Pretty much pretty similar situation when Ball State went down to Lawson State 2 weeks ago. Whole different game, though, for the Lady Pioneers than 2 weeks ago. They scored 10 points in the first half and only 31 for the game. Right now have 41 with 5 minutes to go. Lawson State scored 87 in the game. They had quarters of 25, 19, 23, and 20. And so far they've had quarters of 19, 19, and 23. Pretty good all-around ball club here for Lawson State.
Oh, 100%. I think of Ball State scored a lot more tonight due to Kayla Northrop's insane first quarter. Looked like she couldn't miss.
Northrop scored 4 points in that game 2 weeks ago and made 1 of 7 from the field. Did not have a three-point attempt, according to the statistics off the NJCAA website. Winter Thompson's checked in for her first action. She inbounds to Peralta. So that's everybody off of the Lady Pioneers bench, as Emma Disney will be called for traveling violation.
I think she wanted to pass it and she couldn't get it off of her in enough time.
Kyra Sharon has not had the playing time that I thought. I'm not sure if she's got a bit of an injury, maybe a little sick or what's going on, but she's the leading scorer for the Lady Pioneers. But she does not have much playing time in this ball game. Got in the first half. Northrop, the three off the iron, no good. Rebound to Thompson. 22nd on the shot clock. Northrop with the ball back. See if Disney's going to fire for three. She has not made one yet today.
She hasn't shied away from shooting tonight.
I think Emma Disney's game is from the three-point shot, although she was 2 for 6 coming into today's game, but she's not made one yet. As that was another jump ball. It'll stay Ball State basketball with a fresh 30 on the clock. Peralta tried to get it inside to Northrop, and that's a kick ball. Jortasia West, number 5, guarding Northrop closely. That's a nice pass right there, left hand. Kayla Northrop. You could say she's ambidextrous. She has used that left hand a lot today.
You know, she's been driving in and using her left hand a lot, and of course shooting with the right hand.
Missed that free throw, a little short, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Waver. Nelson, Pittman, Waver, Wofford, and West in the game for Lawson State with 4:04 on the clock. 71-43. Lawson State leads. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Interior pass to Emma Disney. She has that shot blocked by Waver.
And a lot of blocks tonight, too.
Over to Wofford, and in the corner for Nelson for three. In and out, no good. Disney with the block out. There'll be another foul on Lawson State. Some charge to Anaya Petway, her first.
Emma Disney had a good box out.
Yes, she did.
Like I was saying earlier, you get a good box out, you're most likely guaranteed to get the rebound.
Or a foul, right?
Or a foul, either one.
So 4 team fouls on Lawson State. The next foul will result in free throws for the Lady Pioneers as Monica Peralta. She's got that 3-point shot right there if she wants it. She does not take it. Nye Rankins now at the top, trying to get it inside to Disney, who's had position. Three-pointer is short by Rankins. Again, I don't think that's her game, Nye Rankins. Too tall of a pass by Wofford. Peralta across the timeline. Pioneers, let's see if we can get to 50 points here in this ball game. Get Winter Thompson maybe a shot, and she has the ball now. Basket is no good, and I believe that is going to be Wofford's 5th foul. She starts running to the bench, and that is, in fact, her 5th foul.
Looks like she ran off in disgust.
She knew it. She's not happy. Emma Wofford will finish with 13 points.
She walked around and climbed over the chairs.
Don't believe she agreed with that call, James.
Not at all. She's trying to keep her composure as much as possible.
Game's in hand for Lawson State. No reason to show out. Monica Peralta misses her first free throw. And cashes in on the second. She's 2 for 3. Came in shooting 59%. 10 for 17. She's now 12 for 20. Destiny Nelson misses but gets her own rebound. Lawson State will pull it back out. Interior pass. Sorry?
Emma Disney was down there fighting in the post. Oh, 2 techs.
Double technical. Let's see who that's on.
Oh,
Emma Disney.
That's what it was.
That means Disney's going to be gone. So double technical. Emma Disney gets her 5th on the technical. 2 number 24s going at it. Germani Waver gets her 4th on the technical. I wonder, does that result in free throws, or is it just...
Looks like the whole team is down there trying to plead her case.
I didn't see what happened.
It was a lot of pushing and shoving and talking. Don't know exactly what was said, but maybe it was enough for the referees to finally say, all right, enough.
All right, so it's going to be Vol State basketball. A little extra information that needs to be put into the score sheet by our official scorer, as the technicals need to be shown on the official score sheet. I don't have to do that, James. Only a 10-point quarter so far for Lawson State. 11-point quarter for the Lady Pioneers. So that's just small victories is what you want, James. Yeah. If you can win the quarter, just try to win a quarter here.
Yeah. Once you're down by so much, all you can do is at least try to win the quarter.
Kayla Northrup, Monica Peralta, Winter Thompson, Kyra Shaw, and Nye Rankins in the ball game. Emma Disney will go out with 2 points for the game. Winter Thompson for 3, no good. Kyra Shaw flashes in for the rebound. She will tie up.
Try to get them away from each other.
Look, is that Womack? That is Kyle Womack, and it'll be Lawson State ball in the alternate possession. Kayla Northrup, I believe, is the leading scorer for the ball game for either team. She's got 22. 18 in the first half, 15 in the first quarter. 3-point shot by Wiltshire, no good. Tapped around, Shaw had a handle. Now it goes over to Peralta, who drive 1-on-3, try to get the one-handed scoop, and that's blocked.
There have been a lot of blocks this game. Oh, she's wide open.
She just got done missing a 3 in that corner. She didn't want to miss 2 in a row. Lawson State pulls it out. 27-point lead, 71-44. There'll be a foul on Lawson State.
I didn't see what happened there.
Or Pittman. So a player control foul. The Lady Pioneers will not shoot free throws on that. Some offensive fouls, most offensive fouls, I don't think you shoot on even in the bonus. Peralta over to Shaw, who steps on the line, but she had help. So says Adam Kendall on Jakaya Womack. Her second now. Lady Pioneers will get to the stripe. Kyra Shaw misses. Shaw has not had good luck at the free throw stripe. Gets that one to go. 1 for 2. It's her first points of the game. She's now 2 for 9 at the charity stripe for the year. West dribbling, kicks out there for a 3 for Pittman. Too strong. Oh no! She got the roll. Anaya Pittman gets that kind bounce off of the back of the rim. Northrup open for 3, and she'll fire. Bank shot no good. Kyra Shaw will draw a foul.
Like tensions are high.
Winter Thompson trying to hold her back. That is Shaw's 4th foul. Only the 3rd team foul. Apparently have an issue at the scorer's table. And maybe looks like we're okay now. For some reason we have 2 officials back under the basket. Okay, now we're ready to go. Get the thumbs up. And now the officials get in their regular positions. Northrup guarding West. Under 40 seconds to go in the game. West will drive and miss the layup. But she will be fouled and go to the line. Kyra Shaw will pick up her 5th foul. Yes, she will be the 2nd Lady Pioneer to have a seat due to 5 fouls.
I don't think she knows. Yeah, she didn't know.
Or she didn't.
Or she's waving.
Yeah, now she's waving. Amari Tolliver will check in.
The tensions are definitely high tonight.
Well, it's the 2nd time these ladies have played against each other. So, and the first game was out of control for Vol State early. So, sure, it's not too fun to get spanked like this 2 games. 30-point lead for Lawson State. 25 on the game clock. Peralta probably trying to get Winter Thompson open. Or Amari Tolliver.
Really
wants a cross-court pass.
I think she's going to shoot it at some point.
2 on the shot clock. She's got to get it up, and she does. Goes off the rim, and now that's a travel. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Foul, yeah.
Foul on Northrop at the buzzer. Kayla Northrop will go to the line.
Looks like the boys team down there is ready to get on the court.
Kyle Womack picks up her third. I noticed in game 1 that there were quite a few fouls called. Northrop misses the first free throw. Stay tuned after the game. We'll have a short break and then come back with final statistics and final thoughts. Northrop apparently tired, misses both free throws, but steals the inbound pass. The three is no good. Final score 75-45. Lawson State with the 30-point win, and they move to 7-1. Ball State will fall to 1-7. And Otis Key is just taking his team off the court. There'll be no shaking of hands following the game. So we'll take a quick break, and James and I will be back for final thoughts for the Sumner Regional Medical Center post-game show. You've been listening to Lady Pioneer Basketball on the Ball State Sports Network. Welcome back to the Ball State Sports Network with the Sumner Regional Medical Center post-game show, where we give you final stats, unofficial, of course, and final thoughts from James Shaw, our student analyst here. First for the Lady Cougars, leading scorers, Leah Farrell and Amani Wofford with 13 apiece. 11 for Brianna Howe. 8 for Precious Sturdivant. 6 for Asia Wiltshire. 5 for Jortasia West, as well as Anaya Pittman. 4 each for Jakaya Womack and Aaliyah Postma. 3 for Germani Waver. And 1 point for Kezia C. for a total of 75 points. And for the Lady Pioneers, leading scorer, Kayla Northrop with 22 points. Nobody else hit in double digits. Monica Peralta with 9 in the second half. 9 for the game. 4 for Tanaya Petway. And 2 each by Nye Rankins, Armani Tolliver, Bree Ellis, and Emma Disney. And 1 each for Kyra Shaw and Ella Disney for a total of 45 points. Final score, 75-45. Lawson State with their 7th win in 8 games this year, and Lady Pioneers fall to 1-7. Lady Pioneers will play again next Monday at Trevecca in a women's game only at 5:30. And it's a possibility we'll have that game on the Ball State Sports Network. Hopefully we'll have some information about that. They'll show up on the women's basketball Twitter page. James, what do you think on that game right there?
That game, man, that was an interesting one. Started off hot and couldn't really keep the momentum going. Kind of lost it towards the end of the second quarter and couldn't get it back. The height difference that really played a part. They really started going to their bigs later on in the game, and tensions got high, and they got a couple of Ball State players fouled out. So, yeah, it was
deeper bench for Lawson State.
Definitely
no
a deeper
question.
bench. No question.
Ball State looked like they ran out of gas. Had that hot first quarter.
Yep.
Scored 15 in the first quarter, or actually Kayla Northrup scored 15 in the first quarter. But a 5-point second quarter did it in for the Lady Pioneers, who found themselves down by 18 at the half, but stuck around a little bit and did give up 23 in the third, but 75, a 14-point quarter for Lawson State. Lady Pioneers didn't win that quarter, but only lost it by 2. So James Shaw will probably be back with us at some point in time. Maybe, so we got a home game in 9 days, the Wednesday week after Thanksgiving, Wednesday, November 29th, home game against Columbia State. That'll be a men's, women's doubleheader conference play. So big thanks to Naja Blair for running our equipment today, the director and technical director today. Package deal, James Shaw and Naja Blair. So I think they're going to have to take off, so it'll be a one-man band for the men's game. So we will have just one solid picture for you during this ball game. I don't have the help that I've had here for the women's game. So, James, thanks for coming tonight.
Thanks for having me.
All right, sophomore right here at Ball State from McGavock High School. Give a shout out. Who you got a shout out to?
I'll give a shout out to my mom and stepdad. They're watching the game, so give a shout out to them.
You want to give their names, or are they in the witness protection program?
LaRonda and Antonio Lewis.
Okay. All right. Naja, here, I'll give you the headset, and you can give your shout out.
I'm Vicky Blair.
Spend this much time on the broadcast, you got to get some time for a shout out. So, for athletic director Bobby Hudson and head coach Otis Key, this is Tim Reese saying so long for now. You've been listening to Lady Pioneers basketball on the Ball State Sports Network.